Alright, I just took a short break out here in the middle of a rice field. Like, this is absolutely incredible. Just look, I saw this little hut. Here, it's even got a small hammock. Out in the middle of a rice field. And I have a little thing that I want to talk to you guys about in terms of the Karen Hill tribe, and I thought this was the perfect spot. So I've got my little tripod there. I'm going to set you guys down. And, yeah. So, I kind of wanted to have a chat about this whole Karen Hill tribe thing, because let's see if I can get you guys up on a pole here. That's the awesome thing about the Gorilla Pod. You just grab onto anything. Hopefully you'll stay there. Alright. So, right, the Karen Hill tribe. I mentioned it a little bit in Pi. I might have also referenced to it a couple of times, but I was really unsure about whether or not I wanted to go up here into the north, because like my main reason for going was visiting the Karen Hill tribe. And the main source of inspiration is what's on my shirt. It's the Patches. Awesome TV show, check it out, people. Anyway, I thought it was really cool. They went up and they saw the Karen Hill tribe, and their culture is amazing and really, really unique. And that obviously inspired me to come up here and see it for myself. But when I was in Pi, I did some research because I wanted to figure out how I was going to do it, where they are, etc. Just know more about the tribes. I did that, and it turns out, first of all, that there's not just one Karen Hill tribe. There are several, and the one that I'm currently really close to right now, I think less than 5 kilometers away from, is the Longneck tribe, or they're known as the Longnecks. They're just part of the Karen Hill tribes, and they're the ones where the women sometimes wear the golden rings or brass rings around the neck. But the reason why I was really considering not going is because the Karens, and I also heard some stuff about it in the museum that I was at yesterday. They came to Thailand as part of a large migration of people due to some war and turbulence between countries. So they fled from Myanmar, and went to Thailand to seek refuge. They paid for their own land, so they didn't just take anything. They paid for the land that they took from the locals there, and they shared it in peace. And this was about, I can't quite remember, something like 100, maybe, yeah, something like 100 years ago. Could be less. I might put some facts down later. I don't really know the specifics in terms of what year exactly. But they came here and they wanted to just live peacefully. And they did for a while. They also, like, when people sort of discovered that they'd come to this area and tourism sort of boomed around the Karen Hill tribes, which is probably like 50 years ago, they started getting a lot of tourism value. And the Karens, or this specific Karen tribe, which I can't remember if they're the red Karen tribe or the black Karen tribe, they have a color. Yeah, I should know this, but that's not the point. The point is, they became really popular for tourists to come and see. And the Karens realized that to work in Thailand, they needed to get permanent residency. Now, they can't do that because they're refugees, and Thailand won't allow them to get Thai citizenship, because with that citizenship they would be able to leave the country. And their tourism value is so high now that the Thai government won't allow them to leave. Several countries have even offered to have places where they can seek refuge, and like, for example, I know New Zealand has, and they have the paperwork completely fine from New Zealand's side of things and a couple of other countries, but Thailand won't let them leave because of their high tourism value. So what's happening right now is that the Karens are kept in their villages. They're not allowed to move. I probably have to pay a fee to enter the village as well. And it just really sucks because they're stuck there. It's essentially they can't leave. Like they're just stuck there. They don't have a life other than what's in the village. I know that might have been what it used to be, but they know about the world now. They know about technology and stuff around them, and they can't have any of that in the same way. They they can get a hold of mobile phones, but if they do that, they get paid less because currently, if the women wear golden rings, they get paid more money, and if they do things that ruin their sort of cultural image, so mobile phones and stuff, they get their salary gets taken away. And it's just really sad, guys. It's become sort of a human zoo in a way. Thailand just keeps them there. They can't get a job, proper job. They can't leave. They can't do anything other than stay in that village. And tourists come up and they take photos, 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 photos. And so I decided, okay, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go on my scooter. I'm gonna go there on my own. I'm not gonna pay some booking company, 1,000 baht or whatever. I don't know how much it costs. I haven't even researched it. But I'm not gonna pay them a penny for them to take me there to see the Karen Hill tribe to support keeping them prisoners, basically. Um, I know that I might have to pay a fee to go and visit them, but I decided I would do that. Also, partially just to maybe show what it's like there. I wanna know for myself what it's really like. If they seem happy or if they're sad, I'm gonna try to communicate with them and see if I can, yeah, get something out of them. But I don't know how good their English is. But essentially, I decided that it would be morally correct for me to go there. I'm not gonna snap lots of photos. I'm going there by myself. I'm not in a big tourist group. Just gonna go there, not even have my camera out, have my fruit, give that to the village elder so that he can share it. Because you're not supposed to just give it to someone because then that'll spike jealousy within the village. Because yeah, the elder makes sure that everyone gets their fair share. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna check out how they're doing, and just see for myself what I think of this whole matter. But yeah, it's a really sad story, and I just wanted to share that before I go there and make up my mind about what it's like. But that's what I've read, and also what I've heard, and it just makes me sad because they should have just as much rights to go and do whatever they want as anyone else in Thailand. And at the moment, they don't. They don't have the same rights as you and I do, and that is not right. Some people have, from the Karen Hill tribes, have spoken out about this, and it was in the media. I think I read in the year 2008, so that's 8 years ago. And sure, it put a little bit of pressure on the Thai government, but nothing changed. Um, Not one bit. And it's sad. So that is the truth as far as I've been able to understand so far. I'm going to see if I can get some more out of the people there and just see what it's like. And I don't know if I'm going to be filming too much, to be honest. At least not the first section of the time that I'm there. I'm just going to be normal, just walking around, chatting with them, just seeing what it's like to be there, experiencing them, hopefully, in their daily life. And if I'm lucky, there won't be some stupid tourist group there. So it'll just be me chilling. Just some weird guy who just happened to turn up out of nowhere. That's what I want. And yeah, but just look at this place. It's amazing. Oh my god. I cannot believe this. That is so cool. I could stay here a whole day, and the mosquitoes are not even bothering me right now. This is insane. I'm, yeah, I was just taking caution not to, like, making sure that there were no snakes and stuff. But I was a little bit scared because, this is the far north. This is sort of on the outskirts of some of the jungle that's around here. And, oh wait, one thing I want to do is I want to pull up a rice plant and see what rice actually looks like while it's on the plant. I haven't done that before. Kind of want to do that. But, yeah, this was a long rant. I'm sorry if you're not too interested, but I think it's something that's very important and people should know about. Okay? So, yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna go and meet the tribe. Okay, so I'm in a hut right now, and there's a woman called Dao who's making scarves. So I'll just show you what she's making here. She's doing this thing where she has like different pieces of wood sticking up out of this panel, and then she's like folding it all around, and it looks really beautiful. Like, you see, they look like this. It's really amazing. And this one takes 1 day, right? 1 day. And then those ones over there are longer, so they take 2 days just to make a scarf. That's incredible. Yeah. Dao, you have the rings around the neck, right? How have you had the rings around your neck since you were small, or 5 years? Whoa, that's a long time. Is it not heavy? Like, it's not heavy? It's normal for you? So it's no problem for you to be wearing it. Oh. I think it's really impressive. So I asked Dao here if I could go and see how she lives. And it's a little bit dark here, but everything's made of bamboo. And the rooftops are made of leaves that are folded with bamboo strips. Oh, thank you. So you have a little light here. Kapkun kap. Oh. And then a little stove over here, or stove, I don't know, fireplace, I guess you can call it. So she cooks here. Oh, damn it, you can't see anything, can you? Right, so there's a fireplace down here. It's hard to see. And over here, there's a small rice cooker and a couple of things, a kettle. She's got some bags, some stuff here, some fresh water. And I think this is her tabletop where she cuts up her food and does her dishes. And there's a chicken out there. And then this must be the bedroom here. She's got a fan and a bed with a mosquito net. Yeah. That's very basic, but it works. But yeah, it's definitely really cool to see this, but it's also a little bit. I asked her if she'd live here her whole life, and she was like, yeah. And I think I'm also gonna ask if she can leave. I don't think so, but yeah, we'll find out. So it just spins around over there. That was really cool. Thank you so much, Dao. Thank you. Kapkun kap. Alright, this is really awesome. I've been wandering around the village for about an hour now. I've been talking to a few people. I also spoke to a woman called Murao, and she sold me another scarf. I think I'm going to give this one to my grandma. And yeah, she was also very nice, and she thought my name was ridiculously funny for some reason. So yeah, I don't know, it was really nice meeting these people, and I know it's a bit of a human zoo, but I just felt really welcome just talking to them. I didn't approach anyone with a camera. I would just sit there, have a chat with them, talk around for a bit, and then get a little selfie with them at the end where we're both smiling. It made them all laugh, and I don't know, I took a few photos from afar as well, but I think they like talking to you. I think if you're really engaging and you walk up to them and you're just being yourself, honest and open with a smile, then I think, yeah, I find it hard for it to be bad. Like, I know that there's the whole human zoo discussion, but I don't feel like it's right, but I still really treasured this experience. So I don't regret coming here, but I would not advise anyone to book a tour to go here. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the matter.